Welcome to Folding Towels, a podcast for massage therapists with Jackie and David. If you are enjoying our episodes and want to support the production, consider buying us a coffee. Your contributions help us bring you more insightful discussions and expert interviews. Follow the link in the show notes or visit buymeacoffee.com/Folding Towels podcast to contribute, and thank you for your support. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Folding Towels podcast. Jackie and I have been incredibly busy behind the scenes planning and interviewing some amazing guests as we get ready for the 2025 season. But with Christmas just around the corner, we know that gift vouchers are a hot topic for many of our clients. It is one of the most common questions that we do get as the holidays approach. So we are lifting the lid of the laundry basket and re-releasing episode 38, Managing Gift Vouchers Like a Pro, just in time for your Christmas planning. Whether you're already selling gift vouchers or thinking about adding them to your business, this episode is packed with valuable insights. From navigating Australia's 3-year expiry law to handling redemption rates, we've got you covered. So grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's dive back into the ins and outs of gift vouchers.
Hello and welcome to the Folding Towels podcast. We are so excited to be back again. I'm Jackie.
And I'm David.
And thank you so much for joining us. Guess what we're talking about today, David?
Oompa Loompas, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
I wish. We're talking about gift vouchers.
Same thing, isn't it?
Same.
This is a nightmare, Jackie.
Unfortunately, policies and laws abound with this episode. So we're going to try and keep it really light and not too bogged down in paperwork for you. So, but bear with us because there are a lot of policies that we have to talk about.
Okay, I can see some of our listeners tuning out right now, but gift vouchers, they can be a wonderful thing for your practice. Actually, before we go any further, let's just say, if you don't want to sell gift vouchers, you don't have to. Even if your customers want to buy them, you don't have to sell them. If you choose to, and you use them wisely, they can be a really good thing for your clinic.
100%. And this is a really timely episode because Christmas is coming, and I don't know what the percentage is, but I'm going to say it's got to be at least 50% of gift vouchers are sold in December, probably.
A lot are sold at this time of year. And if you have online gift vouchers for your business, this is a wonderful thing because people will find you and you'll wake up on Christmas morning and probably found that you've sold 10 gift vouchers while you were sleeping without having to do anything at all.
Yay for last minute shopping. Yes. We all do it.
I bought a gift voucher for my dad for Christmas last year to go on a sailing ship. And I'd spent ages agonizing about what I might get for him. And it was on Christmas Eve that I found this gift voucher for a sailing vessel, and I paid for it online. And 10 minutes later, I got a phone call from the owner saying, "Can I personalize this for you and email it to you?" And I'm like, wow, this is amazing customer service.
Wow.
Yes.
That is really cool. That's very nice.
He was ready for me.
That's really good. I have to say, I do love giving gift cards for Christmas presents because these days everybody buys what they want through the year. You know, you're like, oh, I'm going to go get a new outdoor setting or a new barbecue or a new couch or a new toaster or whatever it might be. People buy things for themselves. So I find gift cards are really good because then people can get that Bunnings gift card and go and buy whatever they need when they want it and when they're ready to use it. So I do love a gift card, but I don't like all of the policies, David.
Yeah. I do find gift cards very frustrating, and I've recently stopped selling gift vouchers in my clinic. Not to put a damper on things, because I did find gift vouchers to be a really good marketing tool where clients who'd been with me for some time, and maybe they'd been talking to their friends to say, hey, you really need to go and see David. And that person just wouldn't book in, would go and buy their friend a gift voucher and give it to them. And hey, presto, I would often have a new client out of that.
Absolutely perfect. Love it. Love everything about that. Unfortunately, that's hard to do sometimes.
It is. And I have to say that of the gift vouchers that I have sold, around 30% are never redeemed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And part of that is someone might say, hey, maybe they're buying a gift voucher for a friend who really loves massage, don't know where they go, and so they just buy with a local business. And hey, support local, 100% support local. If that's not their favourite person, they may never go to visit them.
Well, as we know, with massage, trust is such a huge factor, and a lot of people will put off getting a massage because they don't know where to go, they don't know the therapist, and they don't have that trust. And so the gift card will sit there for years and years and not get used.
Yeah, this that will kind of tie us nicely into the policies and practices that come with having gift vouchers.
All right. Here we go. Well, let's start with the basics. All right. So we've got the lifespan of a gift voucher, which used to just be 12 months in Australia. So this is purely for Australian law.
Actually, I'll just jump in there.
Okay.
It was unregulated and every state was different.
Oh.
So some states specified, others did not.
Right. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But it has now been unified.
Yes.
Please continue.
Well, apparently on the 1st of November 2019, Australian consumer law was amended so that gift voucher sales have to have a minimum expiry date of 3 years. And so I remember the conversations that we were all having around this at that time because I guess because we were not consistent across states, some people were confused because maybe they already had the 3 years, some didn't. But the reasoning behind this was to give customers a reasonable chance of redeeming them. 12 months, while it is both a long time and a short time, yeah.
There were businesses out there who would give an unrealistic expectation of this has got to be redeemed in 4 weeks or 3 months.
Yeah.
And if you're buying it in advance for someone, it could well have been expired before it even got to that person.
Very true.
And that's just dodgy business practice.
Yes. So now across Australia, we have a 3-year minimum expiry date. And I think there are some businesses that do, maybe I think JB Hi-Fi have a lifetime.
Yeah. The business can choose to go as long as they wish, as long as it is at least 3 years.
Yeah. There are a couple of exceptions though, and one obvious example is if you donate a gift voucher to perhaps a sporting club or for a raffle, no one has actually paid for it, then you can have a short expiry. And so that gift voucher is part of a promotion. That is kind of almost another conversation in itself.
We'll talk about donations another time. But that is an exception to the rule. If it's not being paid for it and being donated, you can't be expected to honour that for 3 years and just have a random turn up and say, I won this at the school raffle in 2017.
Yeah. I found personally, David, that if I used to donate gift vouchers that I don't anymore because the person that won the gift voucher would basically come in, usually within a short space of time, use the gift voucher and then literally run out of the door in case I said anything to them about rebooking. I can only imagine. Yeah. But it's such a horrible feeling when that happens.
It does feel a bit dirty. And my personal approach to that, if I was donating something, is that I want it to be not raffled, but if they had those silent auctions and people would bid for it, then money had changed hands. The person who bought it had to really want that gift voucher.
That's excellent. Yeah, I like that idea.
And the win for the club or the school or whatnot is it wasn't just a prize, but they were actually getting money in return.
Absolutely.
It's as good as me giving money to that organisation.
Yes.
Anyway, we digress. There's laws associated with gift vouchers, and again, they are to protect the consumer, but they are to protect the business as well, because people can exploit businesses with gift vouchers. In the cases of someone maybe given a gift voucher and it passes hands several times, maybe it gets copied, maybe it gets lost, and you get a random phone call from someone saying, hey, I was given a gift voucher, but I've lost it. Oh, I can't remember who gave it to me. You're under no obligation to honour that gift voucher if it has been lost by someone. It should just protect you. But also things like if you've sold a gift voucher, it's expected that there's no hidden fees on someone redeeming that voucher. You can't start to hit them up for mystery costs to try and make a little bit of extra money on them. That's just bad business, and it is protected in law.
This is where it can get a little bit tricky with if you are raising your prices yearly or 6 monthly, and then the gift voucher doesn't actually cover the cost of your new hour massage or whatever it is. It can be a little bit, it can feel a little bit weird, I think.
That comes down to the terms and conditions, and you must have terms and conditions. Again, Australian consumer law says you have to have terms and conditions with your gift vouchers. Again, it's to protect you, it's to protect the consumer. Let's say the price of your massage, your hour massage is $100 and you go up to $110. If your gift voucher states 1 hour massage and your prices change, the person may book for an hour's massage at the 3-year mark and expect to get an hour's massage. But if there is a dollar value on that card, which you're encouraged to do, 1 hour massage valued at $100, $110, $130, whatever your cost is, if your price goes up, there's no surprise for the consumer. They can see that there is a dollar gap. You can choose to honor it at the value of the gift voucher price, but you're not obligated to if it states that dollar value.
Honestly, I think that's the best way to do it, is to put the dollar value on there, because then everybody can see exactly what it's worth and there is no subterfuge of any kind.
And just keep in mind that if you don't follow the laws following gift vouchers, there are penalties, and a breach of the law can attract a fine of $30,000 for a large business, or for an individual $6,000.
Why are you laughing about that, David?
Just follow the rules. Just follow the rules. Don't try to extort people, and everyone is okay.
Yes, be upfront about everything. Have your terms and conditions set, and we will all be good. It'll all be good.
If you happen to be listening in the United States, every state in the US has different rules regarding gift vouchers. In some of those states, they state that gift cards have an indefinite life, and if you close your business, you are obligated as the business to pay the balance of any unredeemed gift cards into a state-run pool that clients can then claim back at any time.
That is so interesting. I find that very interesting, but also a little bit weird. How I can't quite imagine how that works.
Under Australian law, you are protected that if your business closes, the consumer who has an unredeemed gift voucher cannot come after you for the value of that gift voucher.
Right. Wow.
Well, right. You must have terms and conditions. These need to be compliant with current consumer laws.
More rules, David. Come on.
Yeah. More rules. Again, it's protect you. And terms and conditions set out how you manage your gift vouchers and their redemption, including things like, how does someone make a booking with you? If you do accept refunds on gift vouchers, then how do they go about doing that? If you don't offer refunds on gift vouchers, that needs to be stated. You need to have a statement there about health funds. If you are a health fund provider, we'll cover that later. What happens if the price of the service goes up? That gets stated in your terms and conditions. What happens if the voucher is lost? And you do need to include your late cancellation and non-attendance policy as part of your terms and conditions as well.
It does sound like a lot, but honestly, it's not. It doesn't have to be more than a couple of sentences to cover all of this stuff. It really is quite easy.
I have 14 dot points on mine.
14. That's not too many. No. Honestly, it's not. Because they're like a sentence each, right?
Correct.
Yeah. 14 sentences.
And number 13 is just an unlucky number, so there's nothing there.
Is it a picture of a black cat?
Maybe.
One of the best things that you can do if you do decide to sell gift vouchers, or if you are selling gift vouchers, is to keep a record of every sale, whether that is already in your booking system, or if you have to create a spreadsheet or a document to do it. This is going to be the best advice you can get as a person with a business selling gift cards.
You are obliged to keep that record of the transaction and the name of the purchaser at a very minimum. And this is really good because if someone does say, hey, I've lost the gift voucher, but so-and-so bought it for me, you can look up the name of that person and the date that it was sold and see whether this person is actually genuine or not. And it's also really perfect if you have an online system. It could be an app plugin like gift card app. It could be managed through your own booking system, which keeps a record of that gift voucher sale anyway, at its expiry date and a number, so you can track it, and you can track when it has been expensed as well.
Shall we talk about managing the money, David?
This is the part about gift vouchers which I find the absolute worst. It's not hard. It's not hard to do, especially once you've done it a few times. It's not hard. It's just a little bit of time consuming.
I think people don't always understand that when they sell a gift voucher, that money actually doesn't belong to you yet. You have to think of it as, I've put that away in a separate drawer or a separate bank account, and I can't touch it until the voucher is redeemed.
Yeah, so someone has come in, they've given you $100 and said, this $100 is for Joe Smith. And so you write Joe Smith on the $100 note, and eventually they come in, Joe Smith says, hey, have you got that $100? And you say, yes.
I love it.
That's what it is. It's an IOU. It's an honor system to say, hey, someone's given me money, and the voucher, it is a representation of money, and you're just looking after it until such time that someone wants to use it.
That is such a great way to say it. It's an IOU. Yeah, that money has to sit there in your bank account or in your, if it's cash, wherever you put your cash, in your ledger. It's just sitting there waiting, and then once the person comes in, you can actually move that over to your working bank account.
And this is especially important if you are a clinic with multiple therapists. If you spend that money and then the voucher gets redeemed later, you've got to be able to pay your staff wages from something. So having the money just put aside, even if it's just the salary component, or if they're a contractor, the contract component, you put that component aside, and then at least it's there for when the gift voucher is redeemed.
I know a lot of people do complain about this. You do see some conversations around this in the Facebook groups, but it is really ultimately quite simple. Get a separate bank account, guys.
I feel that those who are complaining about it just want to have money and not do any work for it.
Well, that would be awesome, and I would love that too, but... Well, I think you have to think of it as, okay, you're not actually getting paid yet. The money's there, but you want to get paid when you're doing that massage, right? So you have to think of it that way. I'm just going to hold on to this, and then I can actually pay myself with this money. And
whether you're a sole trader or a company, and this is where an accountant is really important, because that money sits in your ledger, in your profit and loss statement, as a liability. It's not an asset to you until the person has actually claimed the service. It has to sit there accounted for in your profit and loss statement as a liability. Whether it's sitting in your bank account or not, it does not become yours until that massage is redeemed. It's just one of the quirks and really frustrating parts of gift voucher management, because there is double accounting involved in that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't want to, but can you talk us through GST, David? I absolutely do not want to have this conversation.
If you're registered for GST, things get complicated a little bit further, because with any voucher, whether you're buying it from Coles or whether someone is buying a voucher from you, that gift voucher does not have GST on it until it is redeemed.
This is such a tricky topic, because there are so many different ways that we handle money, and they all have slightly different ways of working that GST out.
So again, go back to that example of someone slipped you a $100 note with Joe Smith's name on it. Whether it's arrived in your bank account digitally or you've been given actual money, it just gets held. It just gets held. No service has occurred. No goods have been exchanged. So therefore, there's no GST until such time as that gift voucher comes in. Then you get to charge GST. It's really weird. It's really frustrating. And this is where we're using a proper bookkeeping software like your Xero or your MyOb or whatever. As long as your bookkeeper and your accountant has set it up properly, it becomes really automatic and simple. If you're having to do it by hand, it's just a pain in the bum.
It's kind of like, I'm imagining it as if there's almost like three people in the room. So there's the person that's paid for the service, and then there's the person receiving the service. So it's like if you're might sound a bit stupid, but if your mum came with you and your mum paid for that service for you and then she left,
Yes.
and then the client, whoever it is getting the actual service, and then so the payment's still going through on that day the same way. You've just had it in a separate bank account, held on to it for a while.
Correct.
And then finally on the day of the service, you can process it all as you would per normal, whether that's transferring it out of your separate gift card bank account into your working bank account and processing the GST and the taxes and everything as you normally would.
Correct.
I hope that analogy helps some people.
It's clear as mud. You need an accountant. Now, at the 3-year mark, if you have unredeemed gift vouchers, you are not obliged to hang on to them any further, and that money now becomes yours. And if you're registered for GST, as you bring that money into your bank account, you then account for the GST.
Do you think that, I don't know if this is off topic or not, but do you think it's a good idea sometimes if you have particularly a really good relationship with your clients to maybe call them or you're interacting with them somehow and say, hey, you've got this gift voucher, if you know who it is, obviously, and encourage them to use it? Like, is that a thing, do you think?
This is a tricky one, particularly with confidentiality. So if you have a record of the recipient, certainly I would be reaching out, and I have reached out in the past to recipients and said, hey, I've got record of a gift voucher, you haven't used it. Hey, if you've lost the voucher, I've got a record, so I'd love to see you at some point. But if someone is given a gift certificate and you don't know who the receiver is, I think it is a breach of confidentiality to say, hey, you purchased a gift voucher for someone and they haven't turned up, because now you're disclosing health information.
That is a really good point, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Okay. It is tricky, because I think a lot of us, especially if we're smaller businesses, would love to actually get that person on the table and go, you've got to feel great. This is such a great investment that your friend bought you this gift card, whatever. But yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly talk about refunds. We didn't put this in our notes, by the way.
Okay.
Let's talk about refunds on gift cards. And this is where your terms and conditions are important about whether you'll accept a refund or not. And generally, I would encourage you to adopt a position of the purchaser can ask for a refund on the gift certificate. They need to bring it back. So it's out of circulation. Mm-hmm. But the recipient, because the intention of the purchaser was for that person to have a massage, not just to get $100. And so I would encourage whoever the recipient is to pass that voucher on to someone who else might appreciate it.
Yes, passing them on actually is a great idea, I think. If there's another friend or relative, that really works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now let's get on to something called health funds.
Yeah. So if you are a remedial massage therapist or a therapeutic massage therapist registered with health funds, people who are presenting their gift certificate cannot claim a rebate from their health fund for that service. Not the whole thing, nor a portion.
Yeah. And it actually doesn't matter what we think or feel as the therapist. It is written into legislation, and it is written into the health fund rules that you signed when you got your provider numbers, that you cannot claim if a gift voucher has been used. So
back in 2016, I remember a hot debate in the Australian Massage Therapist Q&A about this, and it got really heated. And at that time, I wrote to my association and asked for clarification. They said, sure, it's someone who's got a gift certificate, of course they can claim on their own fund. So I've copied and pasted that advice into the Australian Massage Therapist Q&A, and the shit hit the fan.
Oh no.
And the association had to quickly amend their advice. And then these communiques started coming out. It was largely driven by Medibank, as lots of things are. That no, it doesn't matter a third party. If the third party is contributing to the cost of the massage, there is to be no rebate.
Yeah. And like, I totally get it because the gift voucher is a representation of money. And even though the money is not in the hands of the person that has received the service, it's still been paid for. So I get that some people think, but it should be. But yeah, we just absolutely we cannot do it because then we are committing fraud, and there are huge consequences for that.
For both you and for the client, and they can be civil and criminal charges.
Yeah, absolutely. Do not want to do it.
Yeah, just don't. Just don't.
Just don't. Well, I know I'm sitting here thinking, is it even worth selling gift vouchers? Because we've covered a lot. We honestly have.
Yeah. If you're a clinic that does have quiet times, perhaps over winter, or you close for Christmas, New Year, selling gift vouchers is one way to get some cash into the bank. As long as you're putting aside a portion of that you can bring back so you can pay your staff. That's really important, pay your staff.
Please pay your staff.
Then you can use that to partially float the business. You just don't spend it all.
One bonus, I'm not sure if we already mentioned this or not, but long-term clients will often use gift vouchers to introduce their friends to you. If you've got someone that absolutely loves you, comes to see you all the time, and they talk to their friends about you, gift vouchers are an amazing way to add to that referral network, and your clients are then advertising for you. You don't have to pay for that. So that is definitely a huge bonus.
Big win.
Big win.
And I've got clients who have used gift vouchers in the past to manage their own finances, where they'll book in, and as a gift to themselves, they then buy themselves a gift voucher to use in 6 months' time.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That is really cool.
Doing nice things for yourself is a really good thing.
You know what? I think that is an underutilized piece of knowledge right there, David. Very, very interesting.
So they're buying it at the time they can afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've got a Christmas bonus or something and you've got an extra $1,000 or whatever in your bank account, you know you won't have it in 6 months' time. Very good.
Yeah. And I love it when clients buy themselves a gift voucher and they give it to their partner to give to them.
Did about 20 hands just shoot up? Mine did. I do that. I buy my own Christmas present most of the time and then give it to my husband to give to me.
We said about unredeemed gift vouchers earlier where perhaps it's not their massage therapist of choice. Well, this is their way of managing that. It's like, I've picked my massage therapist. I've bought a voucher. You can give it to me. That way I'm seeing the person that I want to see and there's no disappointment.
That's it. 100%.
Why don't we wrap it up, Jackie?
Yeah, I think we've covered so much in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, gift vouchers, manage them carefully. They can be a real asset to your business. Just know that there's some rules associated with it. And it's not money for nothing.
Yes.
Do the right thing.
Absolutely do the right thing. We don't want to hear about people being, up for fraud, basically. No, please no.
If you like this episode and the types of things that we have talked about and you want to hear more of these types of things, perhaps head to our Facebook page or our Instagram page, leave a comment, a like or a share, and maybe even a DM. Tell us how we're doing. Remember, feedback is a gift. And if you're listening on your favorite podcasting app, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you never miss an episode. It helps us to be found in the rankings. If you're listening on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, why not leave a rating or a review?
We would love that so much. Thank you for listening. Can't wait to catch up again next time.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas!
Yay!